Now we are going to learn the poem Song of the Brook written by Alfred Lord Tennyson. Before getting into the poem, let's know who is Alfred Lord Tennyson. He was the poet laureate of Great Britain and Ireland during much of Queen Victoria's reign and remains one of the most popular British poets. Tennyson also known for short lyrics such as Break, Break, Break and The Charge of the Light Brigade. Much of his poetry was based on classical mythological themes. Now, I will give you a brief introduction for the poem Song of the Brook. In Song of the Brook, the poet describes a brook's journey from the mountains to when it finally joins a river. Tennyson makes the brook seem almost alive. He also compares the journey of the brook to the life of a human being. Like human life, the journey of the brook is full of ups and downs, misery and happiness. Here, the brook itself tells the story of its life. Let's hear that story. I come from haunts of coot and hern. I make a sudden sally, and spark loud among the fern to bicker down a valley. Here, the brook says that it starts from a place which is often visited by water birds like coots and herons. There it suddenly bursts out of the earth and starts its journey. And when the brook flows to the flowerless plants of ferns, the sunlight makes the brook's water shine. And the brook continues its journey and flows down a valley, making a lot of noise. And actually, the whole nature of the brook resembles the nature of a child. By 30 hills I hurry down or slip between the ridges. By 20 tops, a little town and half a hundred bridges. Here, the brook says that it hurries down through 30 hills and it quickly slips between the mountain ranges. And it passes through 20 small villages, a small town, and 50 bridges. Till last by Philip's farm I flow to join the brimming river. For men may come and men may go, but I go on forever. Here the brook says that till last or at the end it flows near Philip's farm, after which it joins a big river which is full of water. And the line, men may come and men may go, but I go on forever, means that men, that means human beings, may take birth or die and they depart from this world. But the brook will flow forever. That means it is immortal. I chatter over stony ways in little sharps and trebles. I babble into eddying bays. I babble on the pebbles. When the brook flows, it makes different kinds of noises and sounds at different places. While flowing on the stony paths, it creates a chattering sound and it makes bubbles when it flows in the spiral movement. When it moves on the pebbles, it creates a sound as if it is talking happily to itself. With many a curve my banks I fret, by many a field and fallow, and many a fairy foreland set, with willow weed and mallow. The brook says that when it flows, it takes many turns. Hence, in anger, the brook makes rough and unpleasant sounds on its banks. And it flows through many fields, uncultivated lands, and a foreland. The poet describes the foreland as a fairy land with beautiful flowers and plants like willow weed and mallow. I chatter, chatter as I flow to join the brimming river. For men may come and men may go, but I go on forever. Here also, the brook says that it creates various sounds before reaching its destination, the river, and repeated the lines, for men may come and men may go, but I go on forever. I wind about and in and out, with here a blossom sailing, and here and there a lusty trot, and here and there a grayling. The brook on its way have lots of ups and downs, and in its winding moment, it often falls from height and goes in deep water and comes out to continue to flow. The brook carries flowers on its way, that means blossoms. And along with the brook, there go a lot of fishes like lusty trot and grayling. And here and there a foamy flake upon me as I travel, with many a silvery water break above the golden gravel. When the brook moves, the waves clash with each other and creates bubbles, and those bubbles make foams. The brook moves through different curves and clashes, creates silvery water break. And these foams and silvery water break can be visible on the surface of the water. And at the base of the brook, there are golden colored stones. And draw them all along and flow to join the brimming river. For men may come and men may go, but I go on forever. The brook carries all these things, fishes, foams, flowers, etc., with it to join the brimming river. And repeated the line, for men may come and men may go, but I go on forever. Which means human beings take birth and die, but brook is immortal. It has no death.